Hello, 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 beautiful lights. This is Donna with the Power Exchange of Tarot, or the Power Exchange of the Divine Feminine. So, I really have been going on my soul journey as far as where I'm going with my abilities, my gifts, my twin flame journey. And I really want to help all of you divine feminines who have become stuck. I remember watching a lot of tarot and trying to figure out this journey. Divine feminine, you have everything within yourself. Your divine counterpart is within you. Everything is within you. Seek within. Stop looking outside external sources. You have the knowing. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. Also, tarot has become a means, a vehicle for, entrepreneurship, staying home, not having to go out and get a job and, being in that. And hey, I don't either. I do jewelry. I do a lot of different things. I still do a little hair here and there. The whole thing is we have to really be careful of who we're listening to. They say that they want to get you unstuck, but then yet they'll say that, if you do X, Y, and Z, you can get into union with your counterpart. Not everyone is going to come into union. It's just that simple. You may be one that does. And then again, you may be one that doesn't. So if it's a 50-50, I don't know, I'm going to go for the 100% sure thing, and that is myself, my own ascension, my own journey. I am. You are an extension of God, of everything in this damn universe. If you can imagine it, you can bring it to pass. We cannot bend the will of someone else. So, can you have a love of a lifetime? Someone who is going to knock your socks off and put you on the pedestal that you deserve to be? And when I say that, please, any divine masculines that come across this, you should be on that same pedestal. But you cannot sit in the throne if you do not know your value and your worth. That is false narrative that the mind tells you that, maybe because of the way I look, maybe because of my job, my status, my car, I'm a queen. Being a queen or a king is an internal thing. It is a mindset. It is how you truly see and believe that you are. You know that you are worthy, and therefore you would never accept anything beneath what your value is. Even if it's a nickel below the price tag that you have set upon yourself, you will not accept. Because the minute we start getting nickeled down, it's like, well, this person, they pretty much seen my value, my worth, maybe just shy a nickel. So we allow it. And the more you do that, the more you start lowering and lowering and lowering and lowering your price tag, your standards, what you believe you deserve. I am here for anyone who wants to learn how to find self, to understand that they are a part of Source. You are part of God. Stone me. The things that I have been shown and given, I will not retract anything I say. The only time that what I say changes is as I evolve with the information that is given to me. And that is not from what I find online. That is downloads. This is knowledge that is coming from the etheric realms. That's when things start changing. And my soul does not feel comfortable in this pot of soup that we are calling the spiritual community today. I don't know how to convey what I know, how I know. I don't know how to put it in layman's terms. I don't know how to say it in a way that is understandable, but I do believe that the discerning ear will hear it. The people who are tuned in, tapped on, turned on that frequency will understand and get it, will hear it. But we are these amazing beings that are supposed to be expanding, growing exponentially. And it doesn't matter whether it's a twin flame or a soulmate or anything that is worldly, materially, something we are trying to obtain in this lifetime. If your focus is on trying to obtain it, because I don't have it, you are putting up your own blocks to manifesting what it is truly that you are trying to manifest. Because you, in your mind, are saying that I don't have these things. I need to obtain them. I need to get them. If you can imagine it, you can obtain it. But you can't speak out both sides of your mouth. You can't say, I claim this. I am abundant. I am a divine counterpart. I am in union. I am joy. I am love. I'm all these things. Yet in the physical. You seem to be everything. In the spirit sense, we are everything, but yet we are nothing in spirit, just energy. There is no physical things that we can associate what we are. We can't, take a pen and say, okay, this is a pen. And I have a pen. So, because we can't see our soul, we tend to live out of the 3D aspect of self, and that's the ego sense that we constantly have to obtain things or keep up with the Joneses or the next trend, the next style. No one is taking the time to seek within, because that is where the treasure is. That is where the crowning glory is within. Knowing who you truly are and what you truly are. Bringing that knowledge here and knowing that you don't have to lower your price tag ever. That you are valuable. I am valuable. We are all valuable. I do believe that if the great divine God wanted everybody to be the same, we would all look the same. There's a reason, and it's not just so that we can remember people's names and recognize them as somebody and can you imagine us being all in a room where we all look the same? We wouldn't know what soul was which one, right? So we have different vehicles. We have different ways that we look. But soul level, we are all so connected. We are all an extension of source and source power. And you have the power to create your world. We all are in charge of our own little ecosystem. We're all here for a purpose and a reason to contribute. Even if you think you're not contributing, you are always contributing to the collective. It is the ego mind that says, I'm so small, I haven't contributed anything. Is it by design plan that maybe there was a time that you were somewhere and you said a kind word to somebody who was on the verge of taking their own life and you didn't even know that? And that one kind gesture gave them hope and faith in humanity. And maybe that tomorrow would be a better day. And kept them going another day to get a new perspective on life. So, regardless if you're doing big things, little things, we are all contributing here to the collective. If you want to manifest, you have to know that you already have what it is that you seek. Health, abundance, love. Everything's within. It's all in there. But are you nurturing what's in there? Are you nurturing what's out there? Always chasing, always striving to obtain. There's a vibrational match for everything. So when you start realizing your vibrational match to things, if it doesn't feel good, that's your soul talking to you and letting you know that's not for you. We become more in tune, like fine-tuned instruments to navigate this journey. And if you allow yourself to become highly fine-tuned, that's your psychic, your medium, all your senses. When you allow yourself to become fine-tuned, you will navigate your life differently based on vibrational matches and not what the eye sees. What feels good to the flesh and what looks good to the eye is not always in alignment of what is good for our soul and what is truly meant for us. So when we start forcing things upon ourselves that because based on what we see or think we want egoically, and you're ignoring those vibrations of that don't feel right, anxiety, fear, an unhealthy fear, because there is fear that is healthy fear. So fear, anxiety, stress, nausea, just that knowing, that feeling that it's not right. But the eye sees something and it looks good, looks right to me, you know? Tastes right to me, feels right to me, you know, when we touch. We are more than this physical form. But we are so wrapped up and in that matrix of your avatar, whatever you want to call this house, this meat suit that holds our spirit. We forget who we truly are and we live by the flesh and not by the spirit. That's how we get the lack mentality that we have to achieve. We have to obtain things because we don't have it. Because we see that we don't have it. But the Spirit says, yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's all there. See it. Imagine it. Believe that it is already given to and on you. You have already received. But when we start talking through both sides of the mouth, that's when we, yes, because this is spiritual. So yes, I believe I have this. I believe that this is already mine. I can visualize it. I can see it. I see myself in that new car, that new home, that mate. But on the other side, you're like, I don't see how I'm going to get there. My job doesn't pay enough money to afford that new car. That guy looked way out of my reach. You know, I think I'm a 5 and that was a 10. I don't see how I could get that 10 because I'm a 5. The mind starts telling you these things are not possible. So it kind of cancels, and it cancels that manifestation. It puts that block, that roadblock there to where things aren't flowing. They're not just smoothly flowing into your life the way they should. Now remember, every thought we think creates our reality. So all the thoughts that you've already put out there, you know, I always say don't give up. You could be one scratch away. You know, if you ever took sheetrock and you scratch and you scratch, it's all chalky and, you know, or how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop. And you give up before you get that breakthrough. So if you know that, you know, yes, okay, I get it now. I truly get it, and you do. So now you are in that manifestation mode. You are manifesting a lot of great things in your life. But there's still some things that are coming that you've already manifested. Past. Those thoughts, those beliefs that you thought created something. It's there. It's going to happen. So that's when we start having a little, you know, a little of both. You know, we're manifesting some new stuff, but yet some old residual manifestations are coming along with that. Or some things just take longer to get because they're each canceling each other out at that time. That energy has to dissipate. That old energy, the old manifestations have to dissipate and be played out before the new you, the transformed you, all those positive manifestations, belief, knowing, can really start taking effect. So people wonder, well, why are bad things still happening? Or I'm a good person, why do bad things happen to me? Because you're thinking bad things always happen to you. Yeah, you do. You said it. If you say it, you've thought it. And then you say it. And then you manifestate it. So we get to a point where we have to start speaking all those blessings within ourselves. Start speaking the blessings. Stop speaking curses upon your life. If it is not a vibrational match, then it's not a vibrational match. But say yes to everything. And let everything unfold the way it's supposed to. And what does not feel right, we will shed naturally. But to start picking and choosing of what you want the universe to bring you, it's going to be a slow, long waiting time for things to happen. So we have the new moon in Libra. This is a new romantic beginning. So for some of you, we are going to be having a new romantic beginning. This could be someone new, or, you know, this could be something Yeah, this is coming in. So we got, I always think of this as the magic carpet ride. Somebody's coming in, This could be a distant relationship. This could also be somebody who you haven't seen in a long time that may be coming in for you. I don't know why I don't feel like it's somebody new. Even though it is a new beginning, I don't feel like it's somebody new. Guys, you have to change your mindset. You have to believe it. Believe, believe, believe. And don't believe and then doubt. Don't believe and then give up. Watch your thoughts. Watch what it is you say. How you say things. You are either blessing your life or cursing your life. Lady of the Lotus born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Absolutely. We are here to be enlightened. Oh, and I love my Lilith. First woman.